make room. The video crew is going to come up, so I want you to know if you do ask me a question, you will be on video, and the next thing you know is you'll be on the blog.
First is for my friend who has an 8-year-old daughter. She has like swollen tonsils and adenoids. They have gone to 3 different surgeons, ENT specialists. They recommend getting tonsillectomy.
Sure.
Blah, blah, blah. So I mean, thankfully, you've saved my husband's life.
Did anybody see the picture in the catalog of the throat and tonsil and the picture of the tonsils? Those huge tonsils? That was, hey, Arthur? Whose pictures of tonsils are those in the catalog? Yeah, those are Arthur's. And he had tonsillitis numerous times, infected tonsils, and my patients did. And I had patients that their tonsils touched. They were so swollen they could hardly breathe. Garlic, throat and tonsil, good food, juices, stay away from garbage food, juice fast for a few days.
You won't eat anything.
You can even paint the tonsils with the echinacea, but that's what the throat and tonsil is. Get in there and spray it right on the tonsils and try to save those tonsils.
She used your stuff for like 12 days. She's 8 years old.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't drink fresh juice or just use her.
Just keep working on it and hope.
She got diarrhea.
That you'll find that the tonsils, after a while, they just go back down, and then they'll blow up once in a while and they'll go back down. But usually kids grow out of it. Arthur didn't grow out of it, his tonsillitis stuff, till he was about maybe 13, 14. And still once in a while, if he gets a cold or something, his tonsils will blow up more than most. But I still have my tonsils, and luckily you have 3 sets, and 2 the doctors can't get to, so they can get to the tonsils, but they can't get to all the tonsils. So luckily you have them, but try to keep.
Sorry, I have a couple of friends. I had a feeling that when I see you in person, I can get some answers. This is my very good family friend. Her husband went into a road accident. Like he broke his neck, the cervical C4, and he's quadriplegic. He's still alive, so to say, but he's bedridden. He's quadriplegic, can't do anything. He's got a tracheostomy. I believe he's still on the ventilator. What would you recommend for him?
That's a tough one. A real key is circulation, because one of the things that ends up getting to quadriplegics is bed sores and gangrene, and they end up succumbing because they're not getting the lymphatic fluid moving in their body and their blood circulation. So, work with the cayenne powder and tincture and anything that stimulates the brain tonic, the heart tonic, spicy foods. Where is he from?
He's in New Jersey.
But I mean, where is he originally from? What kind of ethnicity?
Indian.
Indian food. Whenever I'm traveling, like if I fly to London, traveling just throws me off. First thing I do is go to an Indian restaurant and have that food and start sweating. And the next day I have a great bowel movement, I feel great or whatever. So make sure he really gets into the spices more than anything, because that's all going to drive his circulation, and that'll help him.
Vegan will help too, right?
What's that?
Going vegan?
Yeah, that always helps. And he can even, I know it's tougher, but he can even, if he's constipated, use some herbs for the bowel. Just keep all the circulation going, because that's what gets quadriplegics is the non-movement.
Right. And then the other question which came up to me when you were showing the Protect bottle, you mentioned it's for people over 40. I'm not 40 yet, well, I'll go there, but I started taking it because I visit her.
I take it every day in the morning.
To take it if I'm not 40
Yeah. I just mean that, once we get to that, I always used to notice with my patients, 40,000 miles on the car, you have to redo the brakes, tune it up, everything starts going. And my patients at 40, their eyes, everything started going. So I thought, well, at 40, instead of letting that happen, each year of my life, I try to make upgrades in every area. The way I eat, think, drink, breathe, move, because we're all aging. And things start falling apart a little bit more. And so anyway.
Sorry, one last question. Brain damage.
Oh, she's a hot.
Sorry. I'm sorry, because this is about a little baby. I'm a nurse. I work at UCLA. But anyways, this little baby had a brain surgery and he bled in the brain. He's got like massive brain damage. He's home now. She survived that big thing. They didn't even. And
how old?
He's like 6 months maybe.
If you can, I had a crusade in the parking lot here when we opened this building. And if you get a chance, look at the crusade video, and a man comes up to me crying and he hugs me. He was at UCLA. He had a horrific injury and had severe brain damage, and they said that he would never recover. And his family put him on all the products from the brain tonic to the superfood and everything, and he was fine.
What would you give for a baby, though? He's only 6 months old.
You know, brain tonic, get it in the baby, disguise it how you can. You can also, you know, I don't know if the baby's still nursing.
I mean, he was eating.
Because whenever a baby is nursing, I dose mom heavy too.
Mom didn't have milk, so we're giving like artificial formula.
Okay. So, you know, just do the best you can. Okay. Brain tonic, superfood. I get superfood into kids all the time. Fresh juices. It doesn't even matter if it eats. Fresh juices, and you can disguise the brain tonic in the fresh juices. Yeah.
Thank you. And my friend had one question. Where is she? Her daughter.
What do you think about bioidentical hormones?
You know, it's a big controversy, but I try to. My way of working was always lots of female balancing herbs to get the hormones to balance in the body. An interesting thing. They tested Dong Quai and some of the other female herbs, tried to figure out why they balance the hormones. And they thought maybe they had hormones in them. They don't contain any hormones. What they do is they sensitize the hypothalamus. And the hypothalamus, when the blood comes to the hypothalamus is the regulator for our endocrine system. And it goes, is there enough estrogen in the body, enough progesterone? If there is, it sends out chemicals to stop the production. If there isn't, it sends out gonadotropin-releasing hormones to stimulate the production. So I don't believe in supplemental hormones, even bioidentical. I believe in trying to get the body to balance it itself. So that was just
something your product did?
Yes. I would always work with the female formula, just the female formula. Is this for any particular female?
For me.
For menopause?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to love the female formula.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you don't go from making hormones to neurohormones, but a lot of people, I had a lot of women in my clinic when I got them healthy after menopause, their period came back because they didn't really have menopause.
I don't want that.
And you know what? That's what they would say. And I don't mean to embarrass you in front of everybody, but that's a bad thing to say because really what you're saying is I don't want to be younger. Sometimes menopause is someone who's caused by ill health, so it comes on early. Or I had women that were much older. The average age in America is 48 and a half for menopause, but I had women well into their late 50s that were still having their period when they got really healthy. So the key is get really healthy, but use the female balancing herbs. You'll find it amazing.
Okay.
You won't have any of the symptoms of menopause. The hot flashes will go away. You don't have to worry about. That's what the female shot is really for. Is for hot flashes. Okay. I designed that to have a massive dose right away.
Okay.
And you'll find if you start using the female formula and the female shot once in a while, that all that stuff will go away.
Excellent.
Or it'll minimize, because it should just be a lovely transitional time, not slamming into the brick wall.
And that's
you'll get that.
Can I get a hug from you?
Take a hug.
So much. Appreciate
you.
Can I get a hug from you, Dr. Schulze?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.